that you were sweet 16 and you knew absolutely everything. DuckTales and Brill Cream, little dad will do ya. What's been happening to ya? Glory, hallelujah. It's not what it seems, it's my amazing dream. We're hawking Oleo and Ovaltine, got a brand new polio vaccine. Bob and Bing doing their thing, we were living in a yellow submarine. James Dean cruising in his silver death machine toward his last and best and final scene. Jerry and Dean were still sharing the screen, Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Green Jean. Dan and Dean really made the scene. Dylan could write, but he could barely sing. Chuck Berry singing about his ding-a-ling. We love the King. And Norma Jean, Orson Welles and B.B. King, back in the day. Pink lemonade and made in the shade. Hippies made good grades. Aides were in the school office. Living together was living in sin. No one drove a rice rocket made in Japan and made of tin. Of Davy Jones and Davy Crockett, to something we bought to cook in. If you weren't there, I wouldn't knock it. We left our keys in the ignition, never thought to lock it. The keys are in our pocket. Was a simpler time and a slower pace. We looked our friends right in the face. Had no use for YouTube, Facebook or MySpace. Tattoos were taboo, only cowboys cried Yahoo. We were lost on Gilligan's Isle and lost in space. Loved Gomer Pyle and Peyton Place. Perry Mason never lost a trial or a case. Back in the day when the big debate was who to take on that big day. Days of car hops on roller skates, sock hops and blind dates before pet rocks and 8-track tapes. Vietnam, before we had to ask our date if they were gay, bi or straight. Couldn't wait, dry our Fords and Chevys, looking forward to growing steady. The beef, Wally and Eddie, Jeanette kissing Nelson Eddie, getting ready to take on the world one day at a time. We didn't have a dime. It was a simpler time and a slower pace. We looked our friends right in the face. Had no use for YouTube, Facebook or MySpace. Today we can't even say grace or use the Lord's name except in vain. Well, I believe in these here United States. They'd roll over in their graves. What have we lost? What have we gained? Was it worth the cost? Was it worth the pain? Dusty rose petals without a drop of rain. When the dust finally settles, what will still remain of those happy